Welcome to the Loud Lounge with yours truly, Selector Free. And today, I have the man of the hour with me, Mr. Full Stop, One Blood himself, Fire In. Welcome to the Loud Lounge.
Blessing love.
We finally made it happen.
Yeah, we're her.
So Fire, let's get it straight into it, no long talking.
All right.
A lot of people know you as well from the Bermudian scene as well as the international scene as an artist.
Yeah.
What we're going to do now is just have a simple conversation so your fan base understands who you are,
Where it came from.
where you came from, and what has now made you. Those that don't know, Fire In has an open book on the things he's known for. He's been a DJ, he's been a mixman,
Yep.
a man that loves Bermudian culture, a Gombe,
Yep. First
a
and
father.
foremost. Yep.
One thing we're going to talk about, yeah, time management, man.
Yeah,
As we go through this repertoire, there's a lot of these on your resume.
Yep. It
But
is.
let's start off and talk about the musical side. For those that don't know, Fire In has two big soca hits, not just locally but internationally. Your songs have been played all over the world. I've seen views, and we can give a big shout out to Rusty G.
Yeah, big up Rusty, my boy.
Because Rusty's been a guy pushing your music. I've seen clips of him playing your songs, and the crowd appeal to him in places like Berlin.
Yes.
When it's
yes.
outside
Yes.
playing. Let's just start it off. Where did the name Fire In actually come from?
Well, the first I was named Fire. They tried to call me Fire Marshal. So like a lot of my brethren used to call me Fire Marshal.
Yeah.
And when Marshall came out, and I was like, nah, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna change that up. So I threw in the fire because that's when I was miking for Outkast, me and Jim Brown. We just turning the parties up, and guys were like, yo, man, you guys bring the fire. So I was like, Fire In, bro. Just running as Fire In.
Yeah.
And that just stuck going forward, like as a hype man, music, whatever, everything was Fire In from there on.
So you talk about your DJ aspect. You was from Outkast.
Yep.
Drop Zone.
Drop Zone came out of Outkast. This is my little brother, DJ Maestro.
Yes.
So he was the originator of the Drop Zone. DJ Maestro came out of Outkast. You know, he used to play with Outkast, but he weren't really getting his shine like that.
Yeah.
So he said, look, do my own little thing. He did his Drop Zone, and it pushed him. So you see where Maestro is now. Big up DJ Maestro.
Yes. So we'll also talk about what got you, because you've always been an entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
What got into you the artistry? First of all, before we say that, what got you into soca music? Because those don't know,
always been into
this
soca.
guy is a diehard soca man. Shout out to party people.
Yeah, it's my people. Shout out to all the bands, those stand-by, those.
Yes, yeah.
But I'm been into soca since young. Like doing Gombe's, we traveled down the islands. What do they play down the islands?
Soca.
Well, it was calypso back then. It was calypso and soca. I watched soca build up. So we used to listen to a lot of Rare Plastic Big. There's like Feeding Hot used to be my favorite song. You know what I mean? But once going to them islands, Barbados, St. Kitts, Antigua, always hearing different soca that you don't hear.
Yeah.
Like we only heard mainstream stuff heard back then. We only heard anything that was wicked.
Yeah.
But back then in the different islands, they all had their own different music. Like, but it was calypso or soca music. So I tagged on to that, and I was like, yo, I like this stuff. So coming back home, you only heard soca pretty much getting into summertime.
Yeah.
But I was listening to it all the time. Coney.
Once it was Coney.
Or May 24th. When May 24th hit,
that's where you started.
it's soca. Yeah, it's soca time.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get people out of that.
Yeah.
We need to be listening to it all year round, and Fire Winds can be international.
Okay. It's amazing that you said that. I had a conversation with a gentleman, and I told guys within this past 10 years, the whole soca has changed in Bermuda.
Yeah.
It was a music we always established. You go into Eastern County, you didn't hear it till summertime.
You didn't hear it till summertime.
But the thing that a lot of people didn't realize, Bermuda is a very diverse country. We have a lot of expat influence as well as Caribbean influence.
Yes, we do.
A lot of we guys say Bermudians, but a lot of us have roots Barbados, St. Kitts,
Yep, that's my
St.
people's
Vincent,
home.
you know,
Yeah.
Jamaica, where we may not admit it, but soca and calypso are a backdrop of who we are.
It's our bloodline.
You know what I mean? And now I'm kind of happy that soca has taken a big precedence in the Bermudian holiday
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean?
Because it
And-
gives different energy, man. It's
Yeah.
a. You always get love out of soca. It's always some type of love you're getting out of soca. The feeling you get from it is always a lovely feeling.
Yes.
It's not no dark. It's never the dark music.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, where can we go wrong with that?
Yes.
We want to lighten up the world. Let's lighten it up.
Yeah.
Play some soca.
So, getting into your artistry, when was that moment? Because you said you was dabbling in it, singing and learning how the rhythms. Now you officially have a studio. What made you say, or what was that moment that said, you know what, I'm gonna take this serious?
I tried. All right, it's okay. I went to Trinidad for my first time. Big up party people again. Kedrick and Talia took me to Trinidad with the crew. I saw some things there. I witnessed a whole lot of cultural, like Trinidadian cultural stuff. I heard some music there, and it took me away. Took me away, and it made me say, I want to do this. I want to travel like these guys to all these different carnivals and have good music, like, you know, like timeless music,
Yeah.
and everybody be jumping up for my songs and controlling a crowd. Like I'm watching these guys, and I'm like, I could do this, man.
Yeah, okay.
So I came back and I did a song, Bermuda Day. Did pretty good, but again, I was still brand new. I did not know nothing about what I know now.
The industry.
The industry.
It took
and
time
how,
for you
yes,
to blend and
time.
understand it.
Yes, big up Rusty G. Dude. Rusty G showed me a lot of stuff, what happens in the industry.
Yeah.
I think when I went to his seminar he had a little seminar, jeez, I can't remember what he called it, but he had a little seminar. He brought Umar, my manager, and another manager from the firm that he works with down to speak to the artists about what we need to do to be successful.
Okay.
Everything that these guys said, pretty much after, like, you know, we already had dropped Full Stop around that time. So this is around Full Stop time and going into the summer. After that, everything that he said just started trickling in. I'm saying, wow, if I would have never went to this, I would never even known how to move. Doing this, or people calling me for perform, I wouldn't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he put it, look, you need to rehearse, you need to do this. Man, but I be busting my tail rehearsing, you know. Yeah, sometimes 2-3 times a week for a whole hour. Like, I don't got 2 songs. Can you imagine doing, or I had 1 song then. Can you imagine doing 1 song over and over and over and over and over for an hour? Just trying to
Work on the presentation.
work on the presentation, work on your vocals, work on everything, the whole aspect of you being on stage.
Now let's hold it right there, because this is a point that I want guys in Bermuda to really understand. We have a lot of talent in Bermuda, but a lot of people think they've got it, but they never put the work behind. A lot of guys, how do I put it in Bermudian terms? I'm a sprinter, but you can't run today, win a race, and think Sunday you're ready for the Olympics.
No.
A lot of guys should understand the meaning of a vocal coach.
Yep.
Lemon water, ginger.
Yep.
Sometimes hot sauce to work on your vocal cords.
Work on your vocal cords.
And a lot of people, that's why I have you on the show, so they can have a better understanding. Because what you find in Bermuda, a lot of guys have talent, but they make themselves one-hit wonders because they don't put the work behind it.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, man. Like, even after that first one, I knew it wasn't over. I knew I'm ready to go back in again. And when we got back into the next one, the first one is never going to be like the next one. No song's going to be the same. You're going into it, and each one has different emotions, different moments, different songs, different tempo, everything. So you're starting from scratch again. But that same mentality you went in with the first one, you need to go in a little harder with the second one. But don't overdo it. Because you start overthinking and then you find yourself stuck.
Now, you talk about your experiences in the Caribbean, being a Gumby, and also the time you went with, shout out again to the Party People crew for taking to Trinidad. What was it like that moment? Because Rusty, I'll give him his roses, is a great DJ and sets up a great platform for promoting. What was it like having that conversation? And Rusty said, he was like, we'll say the DJ Khaled for you. Called you and said, let's start work. What was that moment like for you guys?
Honestly, good. For me, it was an exciting moment because I'm sending him my music before. Like every artist in Bermuda sent Rusty G the music.
Yeah.
He don't play your music if it ain't quality.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things that come with quality. You can have a good song, the song could be great, but the song's bad.
How it's mastered.
Yeah, how it's mastered.
The
All
engineer,
that.
yeah.
The extra, when you take shortcuts, you get shortcut. That's how as simple as it is. If you do the right way and do everything right, you got the right song, the right lyrics, the right vibes. Not every time every song's right, but he feels the vibe. His ear for music, don't take it like I'm being biased, but his ear for music is out of this world. It's different. He could tell you like, look, nah. Because we was in the studio with hitting the song and it's dirt. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't know R2G2 is Rusty G.
His producer.
So here's the producer. Rusty G is his DJ name, but R2G2 is the producer. So it's Rusty. So we're sitting there, he's doing his thing on his laptop. I'm got this song, but like the engineer's like, yeah, I got this one. Let him hear it. It's like, nah, delete that. Me and the engineers looking at each other like, yeah, so it's times like that you need other people around to give you that real, to say like, nah man, that's not it. So he gave me this one, and this is what he gives me all the time. If I ain't doing what I'm gotta do, I need to hear that fire band. I need to hear like fire band that's on the mic. That fire band that runs the mic and hypes up all the people, I need to hear that in this song. So I'm like, oh, okay. This is what you want. So I go in and I do the and it's like, that's it. You know what I mean? So now, when I go into things now, I know fireman that's on the mic.
You have a better understanding.
A better understanding. Not everybody speaks musical language and connect with musical talk.
Yeah, his perspective got you a better understanding.
Yes, and that's what you need as an artist. That's what you need to get from people. Like as a person that you like, yeah, what can I do to be better for you to play my stuff or to get out there or to get hurt? What can I do to be better? He's not gonna say, oh, all it's gonna ask you, do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Because if you really want to know, it's gonna give you the hard. It's gonna give you the hard. It's not gonna be rough, but it's gonna give you the truth. The truth sometimes hurts people, and if you can't take that, this is not the industry for you. Because you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
Now, speaking of your first song, Full Stop, that was a hit. Now, One Blood is emerging to be a big song.
Right now, the way One Blood's moving, it's looking to be a lot bigger than Full Stop. Yeah, it's looking.
What was it like, that moment? Rusty created a reel, and I'm gonna shout out to Jester. We talked about it. I done an interview with Jester. What was it like seeing a song where you know the whole process? You went from the writing.
Yeah.
You went from hearing the beat.
Right.
You went from being in the studio for countless hours working on this song to mastering it, to actually seeing it being played internationally on a TV series.
Bro.
What was that like?
I'm gonna be honest, I busted a few turds. Like, this is a point in my life where I'm like, bro, your voice is on. I wasn't physically on TV, but your song, your voice is on TV.
Yeah.
You got credited for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. They paid you for this. Yeah. Like, that's a big step, like, in what I've been trying to do to where I am now. Like, it's just like, I can't go backwards.
Yeah.
So, people be like, yo, where's the next one? I said, hey, them 2 songs took time.
Give me the time.
Give me the time. I'm not a professional. I'm not professional yet. I'm gonna be a professional though. And when I be a professional and I start dropping them 4 or 5 songs a year and all that, I need the same support for every song. Same with every other artist that gets to this level or gets to the level of where the people are saying, I like that. I like what you're doing. And I get that every day, bro. I get it every day. Some people don't know the face yet. Some people don't know the face.
But they're gonna know the face now.
Some people don't know.
And I'm glad you got on these shades, because once they see the eyes, you might get pulled over on your bike.
Yeah.
So speaking on that, where do you see yourself as the entertainer aspect, the branding aspect, and the artistry aspect of Firewing in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, I want to be a full-time performing soca artist internationally. You know what I mean? I want to have branded shows in Bermuda for my people and for new up and coming artists, bands. That's what we're lacking here now, because I'm trying to build a band. Anybody that's not in a band and wants to join a band, got the talent for it, hit me up on Instagram. I'm dead serious. If you know these songs, send a demo. Send a demo. Drummers, guitarists, everybody. Send a demo. Steel pan people too. Send a demo. Full stop and one blood. Do it up for me. But this is the type of things I'm trying to reach. I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for us. Like you said, people want to see the soca get up there. It's the only way to do it. We need all of us to be behind it.
The community.
We need the community. We have it now, but we don't have it all.
Okay.
I feel the energy. I'm telling you people, I feel your energy. Every time you come across and you're like, yes, I like what you. I love it. I feel it. Look, I'm getting goosebumps now. I feel the energy. It's real. It's real. And I'm taking it in. I'm taking your energy and I'm putting it into this music. Okay. That's what I'm doing.
Now, before we move on to the next thing, let's tell Bermuda as well as the world how they can reach you. Give them all your social media platforms.
So it's official Firewing on Instagram. It's official Firewing on everything. Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I don't have a TikTok yet. I'm working on that. I don't know this. They tell me the Chinese run that. So. No, but I'm working on that. When I get all my I think once I get this next video done, I can get all my stuff on TikTok at one time, so I can work the.
So this is an angle I want to give you. You're a great emerging Bermudian talent. Mm-hmm. A person or a group of people you should talk to is tourism.
Yes.
Bermudian tourism.
Big up to BTA, because BTA has hired me for events and stuff before.
Yes.
I know a few people at BTA. You guys know we'll talk before. Let's have it.
Yeah.
Let's have it.
Because
add me to the team.
It looks good when you're branding the whole tourism, the whole Bermudian experience, but you get the local music
with it,
push with it, so it's a better understanding.
So I'm gathering more international fans. So maybe I'll get them. Shout out to BTA. Be like, hey, look, we ain't coming if we ain't got no Firewing on there.
Let's talk about the Uber Soca cruise. You performed on the boat?
Yeah, I performed on the boat.
So what was that moment like for you? Because a lot of people don't know. They say, oh, it's just a local act. Those that don't know, Uber
is international.
It's the soca scene.
Yeah.
So for you to get your song on there,
played a few times,
meant so much.
Yeah.
To just not the Bermuda soca crowd,
but to everybody.
Yeah. Because your song is now being played in all aspects of Caribbean, as well as the Americas, and we can say Europe, because England's carnival is coming.
They're playing it. They are playing it. Yeah. So the Uber Soca experience, that was one of the top ones too. I could say that was one of my top experiences. Before Friday night, St. George's, I say Uber Soca was my best performance, because let me give you the whole rundown. Let me give you guys the whole rundown on how this worked. So it was an upcoming stars show. It wasn't on the big stage. It was on the back, smaller stage. but you had artists that already had performed on the bigger stage. With some of the bigger artists, they had brought them out. So you had some of them artists there. So I'm looking around, I'm saying, oh, that boy's here. I said, okay, I'm in a real show, like, it's not just people that nobody knows. So, okay, there. I already spoke to all my Bermudians. Shout out to all the Bermudians that was on the boat, because they showed mad love. They came there early with me. So we was there early. I think they said it started at 7. We was there at 7. So it didn't end up starting at 7. We was there waiting around. Rusty ended up going on playing some music, starting to vibe a little bit. Then it started rolling in a little bit. So I think we started like, close to 9. So from 7 to 9 we was there. So Barry Hype came and he saw all these Bermudians there, like. So I'm seeing all the artists are there now, so everybody's there. So I'm there, I'm been there first. I came there first so I can get in and out and watch everybody else. That didn't happen. He saw the Bermudians, he goes, oh, it looks like Bermuda's got a new soca artist, so we think Bermuda's artist gonna go last, since it got all the Bermudians here. So I'm there like, oh man, it's messing me up, because I told these people come here for this time, and I didn't think they was gonna stay. You know what I mean? But they hung in. He put the pressure, because some people left. It was more people than that was there before.
Yeah.
But once they found out that I was last, they're like, yeah, I'll go clean up and come back. But they missed it. So, but shout out to the people that stayed. So now I'm there waiting. A couple of people's coming, what's going on? So I go actually go at the stage manager. He said, yeah, you're like 4th. Cool. 4th person man on. I'm saying. Then he's just like, look, you're last, man, you're last. So closer to the end, he just told me I'm last. So I was there, I was telling him, you're last. Well, her now, I'm last, man, just hang in there. So they hung in. So I'm standing back there, and this I can't remember the girl's name. I think she was named Ray. This girl, Ray, was performing. Everybody did a good job. She was performing, and she was coming off. So no, all the Bermudians are amped up now, saying, oh yeah, last person, no, it should be for y'all, man, no. So they're like, we won't win. I'm standing backstage to the mic and just chanting, we won't win. And my mouth like.
So you can learn today.
So it clicked in. I started, okay, yeah, you gotta loosen up. We're gonna do this. This is that put more pressure on me. Like these people are chanting, we won't win. But the girl before thought they're saying we won't win. So she
back out for another.
She went back out, and they all stopped. They looked at us like, what's going on? So now everybody's looking confused now. Everybody that the guy's like, yeah, give him a ball. And it's like, so now the stage manager guy is saying, that's your people, right? I said, yeah, Bermuda, yeah. He's like, they're calling you, right? So now one of the other artists heard that. So he's like, what's your name? I said, Fireman. It's like, no, man, they're calling him. They're shouting, that's his people. So, everybody back there knew, like, yeah. So now they all started looking me up and down, like
who's this guy?
Like, done never heard of me. The crowds out there, it's a lot of Bermudians. The old out there, we won't win. I'm saying, okay, you guys. Okay, thank you. But the thing started, the show started, my dancers went out, did their thing, the crowds pumping up. I'm saying, oh, you cannot mess up tonight. Yeah. We have to bring it. I went out there and I did my thing, bro. The energy was so high, it was like, you couldn't mess up. You couldn't. It was so high, like even if I would have missed something, I would just tell her put their hands up, everybody's hands was up. So I'm like, okay, I'm really doing this. Like, yeah, I'm really doing this. Like, I'm driving the car right now. And after that, like, all my people, like the people that, like, these guys were proud. Now, as proud as I was to finish and do this, they was even more proud. Like, they stood there in a line, like, waiting to give me a hug. To say, I'm so proud of you for representing me guys like this. Like 4 or 5 people. Like, everybody else high five, they're feeling nice, everybody high five. But these 4 or 5 Bermudians, like, I don't really know them like that. A couple of them, I've seen them about. I know them, speak to them, but they stood in line, and behind them was like 4 international people. They wanted to say, yo, you did a great job, you was the best tonight. And I was like, whoa. Serious? Like, it's like, yeah, I'm got this. I got you on 40. Like, take my we're gonna send it to you. I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, man, thank you, bro. Like, you know, like keep in contact with these people now too. Like, that's my fans now. Like, you know, they see me doing good. They be leaving comments on my Instagrams and stuff, like saying how proud they are. I'm just saying, like, this is different. You know what I mean?
Now, speaking on that experience, now I can call you a Bermudian icon.
Yeah, bro.
Those that don't know, prior to him coming here, I had a friend of mine's daughter.
Yeah.
That is a phenomenal fan of Fire Reds. And it was funny to myself, because this is a young lady, could talk my head off.
Yeah.
When she saw you,
I pop shitty do. I saw the face too.
She ran in that quiet, didn't know what to say, didn't know how to act. I said,
and I never, like, when we was coming up, we're seeing stars before. Watch you guys walk, wake us, hey, what's up? And we never was like, But to see kids doing that for me as a Bermudian, bro.
It inspires you, puts us.
Bro. I got chills up my back, and I like I told the parents down there last week, thank you for having these kids. Thank you for having them. Because they're gonna help us be great. I'm great, they're gonna be great.
Because I can see from your social media presence, the different shows you do. I see you doing a lot of stuff with kids. I have to shake your hand on that because you're giving back. And that's something we have to,
if you ain't
I have to shout you out respect.
If you ain't got the kids, you ain't got nothing, man. Because if you want to keep doing what you're doing as an artist for a long period, we grow out of stuff as older people.
Yes.
I'm tired of hearing that I want to listen to this.
Yeah.
Younger kids, they grow up on it and they like what they like.
Yeah.
They like what they like. That's simple.
Now, speaking on that, you've ended your career, you're performing, your biggest performance thus far. What was that like? How can I say you feel? We can now say you're a staple for Bermuda's Carnival as one of the main, like how does that feel?
Hey bro, it feels good, but I don't see, you see how everybody else sees that? I just see it as work, as progression in Carnival and having artists in Bermuda for Carnival. Yes. Like how I spoke to you earlier about how Mikhail Teja saw me, he's like, yo, where's all the Bermudian artists? And I'm like, I'm right here, got my boy Pontiflex, and you know, but it's just us. Like, it can't work with just us. You know?
So what we can talk about now is how do we do the disconnect Bermudian artists have? Because Bermuda, let's put it out there, we have a lot of Bermudians that are talented, but they don't understand the levels. Like for me, having the background working at a radio station, a lot of guys didn't know a simple thing when they said, what's your press kit? Give me your biography. If I'm working on the radio station, just don't give me a CD with your music. I want to know your name, the concept of your music. Where do you plan on going? So when I play your song on the radio, I have something
to speak about.
So they have the story of who you are.
So that should be attached with whatever you're saying. So if it doesn't change, they already have it. But you should, even though you should attach that every time, you know, you know, this is who wrote this song, this is what, you know, all that. But people, that's, you say the disconnection with us and music. Like we like, as Bermudians, we like music. That's it. We don't love music. We like music. So we need to get our people to love music. They'll love it if they had their people doing good music.
It's interesting that you say that. So on the flip side, I was talking to my friend. He actually stays in Boston, and we was talking about football.
Right.
And I said the difference between peoples in like the Americas, like South America and Latin America, football is a way out. We're in a country where we have guys that are talented, that can make it out, but we don't take the time, we don't have the hunger behind it.
We don't have the hunger behind a lot of stuff, man.
Because we feel comfortable here.
Comfortable.
And I was telling them a lot of guys in Bermuda are great football players, but they're happy just being a local talent.
Right.
But don't realize the gift that they have can take them further. So I'm going to say to you, the gift that you have, we want you to take it further.
Yeah, man.
We want you to push it, be the benchmark for real. Collie Buds is doing his reggae thing.
Yeah.
Troy Anthony,
we
need you out there to be this. Who knows? You might even get me. I can't dance, man. That's why I DJ. I got 2 left feet. So. That's why I DJ. I got 2 left feet. You know, I follow our hips. Anybody who knows me, I can't dance.
Okay.
So if you see me dancing with a woman, I'm following her lead.
Yeah,
so if she can't dance, we're looking stupid together.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
So on another note, who is Fire Wayne outside of this artist?
Fire Wayne is no different from the artist. I'll be straight up with you. I'm no different from who the artist is. I carry myself the same way in my artistry, in my regular life. That's who I am. I can't change. I'm a Gemini. I have one way of going, another way of being. If you understand that way. I'm this way. You get to the being side, is another way. But I'm always the same. I can't fake it.
Yeah. And how's your time management skills? Like rehearsals. Those that don't know, you're a family man.
Yeah.
Like how is it? What's the formula behind Fire Wayne? The time management.
The time management, you put your most important things first. So first and foremost, you should be with family.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But if family knows what's important to the whole circle, they know you need to go and do your work.
Yeah. Before you go any further on that, I'm gonna give you one, and I heard this from Kevin Cron as well as Justin. It really played on my mind. He said the 3 things you need to worry about as an artist is health, family, and then worry about the business.
The business, yeah.
Your health
is number 1.
Yeah, your family is number 2, then the wealth. Because if you don't take care of 1 and 2,
you ain't getting to the other.
You ain't getting to the other. So that's something that I took from them, and I'm understanding, and I want to pass it on to you.
Yeah, I definitely know about the health part. Because if you ain't healthy, you can't do nothing.
Yes.
If I fall sick now, then what you gonna get from me?
Yeah.
You feel me? So I gotta keep myself healthy.
Yeah. Now, speaking more on your artistry, who would be some of the producers that you would like to work with on an international stage, as well as a local stage? We'll start off with the locals and tell me some of the international producers you want to work with.
Well, I don't know too much local. Let's get this straight for no. I do soca. That's what I do. I'm sticking in the soca arena. I ain't dabbling over here. I ain't dabbling over there into structured my career with my timeless music and built a brand of timeless music, whereas people know when you hear Fire Wayne's music, you're gonna hear it all the time. It's soca.
Yes.
Yeah. So I only know of Rusty G producing soca in Bermuda.
Okay.
So that's who I'm working with. I'm not saying that it's not nobody else, but I don't know of any other producers
that specializes in soca.
Okay. You know, I'm working with my brother. I used to do that. His did some producing, but it ain't to that level. We ain't got all our stuff together and said like, look, this is the extra stuff we gotta do. This is that. But them 2 guys, they know me. I know them. It makes it a lot easier
to work in the studio for the chemistry.
Yes, chemistry is a must, because if you don't have chemistry, it makes it shaky. You know what I mean? It makes it shaky. You don't want shaky because you ain't gonna get your best out of shaky.
Yeah.
So, but outside of that, I definitely would like to work with Travis Rowe. Okay. You know, because here's a big one. Here's another one.
What about Firefox?
Look, me personally, it could be somebody just coming up. I'm willing to work with anybody that's producing timeless music.
Now, from my perspective, the energy level you have, St. Lucian, Vinci Soca, as well as Grenadian. Shout out to the jabs.
Yeah.
That is a corridor because you have the energy.
Yeah.
Those soca's now me beginning to understand soca
Right.
as the full circumference. See, a lot of people thought it was just Trinidad.
No.
But as me and you were,
Yeah.
the songs from St. Vincent, the songs from St. Lucia, the
Yeah.
songs from Dominica.
Dominica's kicking right
yeah,
now.
the songs from Barbados.
Yeah.
I'm coming from a DJ era that I now understand it.
Yeah.
When you hear a DJ playing, oh, it's going into a Lucian set. It's going into a
So, but
Grenadian
most people
set.
don't understand that.
And that's what they need to understand. Because a lot of people think soca
It's
was just Trinidadian.
yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
if you only knew.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But a lot of them Grenadian artists and all that, they jumped into the Trinidadian
Right.
scene. Like that's how
The
they got
emerging, the collaborations.
The collaborations.
Like
the
a
island.
guy that was
one island,
popular with
one,
the-
one Caribbean. That's what they're getting to. One Caribbean.
Because one guy that was popular, that was Skinny Fabulous.
Yeah.
He's
Still,
doing
it's the
songs
big
with
one.
Nyla. He's doing songs with Marsh. And people was like, oh, it's Trinidadian. I was
Yeah.
like, if you only knew, that guy's a Vincey boy.
Yeah, Vince has got a lot of good artists,
Yeah.
man. They got
The
a lot
one
of good
that
artists.
a lot of people didn't realize was Kevin Little.
Yeah.
Turn Me On.
Like, okay, people don't know that. If you don't know, James E.P. wrote these two songs.
Yes.
Full Stop, we did rewrite a lot of the lyrics in it, but the bass song was written from James E.P. You know where James E.P. is from?
British Virgin Islands,
No,
right?
no,
Barbados.
it's from St. Vincent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Vincey, boy.
Yeah.
Vince has got the writers.
So you've been Vincey before, or you're working on?
I'm trying to go Vincey. Like I said, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be a full-time artist, so I gotta make my
Experience
circles.
Vincey,
I gotta make my
so,
circles.
okay.
I'm trying to go Vincey, trying to hit crop over next year. I'm trying to hit a couple of different ones, you know.
Catch the feel.
Get a
and
nice
feel
little
of it.
road manager
Yeah,
to
take
get me
you-
on, like, you know.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a lot of people don't know too. Like as a new artist, I'm gotta pay for some of my stuff. Like to get there, I gotta
Yeah,
pay
they
to
don't
get.
understand
I gotta
the
pay
money
to get
to
paid.
promotion. Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You gotta pay to get paid.
A lot of people don't understand the value of a promo tour.
Yeah, yeah.
A promo tour, those that don't know, you fly to the country and it's called a, well, how we say, investing in yourself.
Investing in yourself.
I go to St. Vincent, I may have one contact at St. Vincent, but the whole purpose of my trip in St. Vincent is meeting this promoter,
person,
this
this
person.
person.
Because
Yep.
I find now networking is a major thing.
See how you said that? This goes back to Uber Soca.
Yeah.
They're all on the boat. The artists, the managers.
All right.
Where they going?
You're right. It's a one-stop
Where are
shop.
they going?
If you're not upstairs eating at 3, I'll catch you at
Bro,
5.
I'm sat down with a lot of DJs and manager, and I'm sat down and I heard the business. I know who is who in the business. I know who not to meet or who not to mix or who does
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
I know.
yeah,
And I'm like, I'm just sitting there just taking it all in, just like,
Yeah. Use the process.
yeah, just like, yo,
I hope
okay.
if the process, your processor
I'm
didn't buffer.
processing it. You know what I mean? Because then I see them guys again. I'm like, hey, that's such and such. Like, yeah. That's your guy. I'm like, yeah, good meet. Hey, you, fireman.
Father V.
Here's my Instagram. Get your email. Then we trade numbers and all that. And then boom, we're going from there.
Yeah. Another place I would like to see you be to touch the Americas,
Yeah.
Boston Carnival, Cambridge Carnival,
I think I could reach down there. You know. I think I could reach.
as well as Caravana.
Caravana. I'm heard
You
a
need
lot
to
about
heard
this
about Caravana. It's cup match.
Yeah.
It's the same time as our cup match.
Well, I don't really. Okay, I'm sorry. I ain't saying I don't get book cut match, but Somerset, big up Somerset and Tourism Authority. They had me up there Somerset for the cup match first time. That was like historic too.
Yes.
Never had no live performances up cup match before.
Yeah.
So been a part of a little bit of history, like you know,
Yeah.
keep the history rolling. I mean, I thought I was getting got a call from St. George's, but I think they saw me with the Somerset flag. Just like, that boy from Somerset. But
When it comes to that, just say you support your team.
Yeah.
And it's hard to be politically correct if
Yeah,
you're a
yeah.
diehard Somerset.
no, because I was on these stages. I'm like, yo, where's my Somerset fans? It's crickets. Like a few. I'm like, yeah. Ooh, it had to be like 15 of us down there. Like,
You was down in St. George's, bro.
yeah. But
You learned today.
You yeah, I did learn. I did. But hey, one thing I can say though, one thing I rate these St. George's people. I rate them like St. George's dancerettes. You know, they're always playing Fireman's music. They're always dancing to Fireman's music.
And speaking on that, how you felt 24 for me? I knew you was probably in your camp chilling, relaxing.
I was moved. I was supposed to be doing video shoot for One Blood. Brother, man.
But to see the local in the parade,
I jumped in with I don't want to get the name wrong. I jumped in one of the dance groups.
Yeah.
I was, singing with them. They're doing the dance. I'm like, yeah, let's go. This is what's up. Where's the one? What street we was on? Church Street? It was on Church Street.
Okay.
Yeah. Got a couple of little footage of that there. Yeah, I wanted to make it. I never even made it Front Street. Yeah, people held me right up, bro.
Yeah.
That being a celebrity is a little different.
Yeah.
I tried to tell them, look, I can't drink right now.
I
can't drink right now.
One quick one.
You want to have a song about drinking? I'm saying, well, it was for you guys. Yeah.
Well, on behalf of the Loud Lounge, yours truly, Selector Free, Loud Lounge, as well as Awesome Sound Fireman, it's been a great opportunity, and I would say more blessings, and I wish you all the best coming on.
Bless and love.
So Loud Lounge, Selector Free, and Fireman.